Hello my friend, what's up? The Dutchman, Ruben Buijs here. One of my patrons, Shnoogleheimer, asked me to review an album called Fortress by the Canadian progressive metal band Protest the Hero. This is their second album, released in 2008. Boy, I have listened to this album from start to finish, like 6 or 7 times, and really took me a while to let it all sink in. This album, if you like 80s metal riffs, man, you're in for a treat. This is a really complicated, intense album. Lots of fantastic musicianship. These guys really know how to play the instruments, and especially the guitar playing is out of this effing world. Their vocalist, Wody Walker, the way he sings, very aggressive, very high pitched, fits the music very well. The album's concept album has a little bit of a fantasy element going for it. Immediately when the first song starts, Blood Meat, you know you're in for one hell of a ride, and it really sets the stage, that song, for the entire album. This is the second album of this band. It was my introduction also to this band, and the first time I heard it, I thought, you know, it's a little bit too complicated for me. Sometimes with bands like, you know, like between excuse me, between The Buried and me, I really like it, but sometimes it just becomes so complicated and it goes in so many different directions. You start to lose interest, and I first had that with that album. I thought to myself, give it a second go, give it a third go, give it a fourth go, and then I wanted to give it a fifth go and a sixth go. This album really is a go, and you are really in for one hell of a treat if you listen to this album. This band, it came out of the blue. I never heard of them until now, until I started to listen to them. They really know how to mix brutality with melody and with technique. They all throw it into a blender and you get one hell of a product. With an album like this, you really have to focus yourself when you're listening to it. This is not easy listening. It's not really catchy, but it is of such high quality and of such musicianship that I can really recommend this album. And again, on this album, it's so very complex. A lot of touches of Rush and Dream Theater, but I don't think it's very difficult to put this band, judging by this album alone, to put them in a category. You got influences, so many influences. You got metal, you got hard rock, hardcore. It's all thrown together, and I don't think they will win any prizes for originality. I think this was always done because all been done before. But this band really knows how to put it all together and to make their own distinct sound. Did some background check on them. If I understand correctly, they are on a hiatus at this time because the singer was not feeling well, so they could not complete that new album. I think that really is a pity. This album makes me just make me wanting more. Such a technique, it's very impressive. And again, if you like those guitar solos, if you like those riffs, if you like complex music, then really look no further. Really interested in hearing more by these guys, and this is the only album I know. It's an album out of 2008, but probably I've been living on a rock all that time. because this band really came out of nowhere, and judging by this album alone, man, this is really the real deal. I'm gonna give this album 4.5 stars. I think most people will like it, but you really have to take the time to listen to it a couple of times, you know. Biggest cliche, blah blah blah. But give it a couple of spins, it will grow. You will discover new things. You will begin to realize that these are really some great artists. Singing is great, drumming, keyboard, production, composition of all their songs. Very cool story, very cool concept album. All in all, a great introduction to this band. I really hope they're gonna get their stuff together and will start touring, because I'm dying to see these guys live. I really want to know if they can pull this all off live. Shnoogleheimer, you introduced me to this band. Would love to know how you came to know him, because this is really one hell of a discovery. Let me know. Thanks so much for supporting me on Patreon, my friend. Thanks so much for introducing me to this band. For all of you guys who have seen this band, or if you like this album, or if you don't like this album, please let me know. I'm really looking forward to hearing your stories. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. If you like this video, click on the like button. Subscribe if you like what I do. If you want to, you can support me on Patreon. That would be awesome. I promise I'll do this for the rest of my life. See you soon. Bye bye.